Well, what our city can learn from one small town on the Arizona border about homelessness now. It's News 3's latest installment of Project Las Vegas. If you're a longtime Las Vegas resident, you probably have ventured over to Boulder City over the years, either for recreation on the lake or to visit the Hoover Dam. Well, the town now making waves for the anti-camping legislation, which allows the dismantling of homeless encampments on city streets. Businessmen like Jerrell Carrol, whose store is on the main Boulder Parkway, hardly see homeless people anymore.
I mean, I don't see much. You see a couple of them walking up and down the street, and that's about it.
So that camping ban, coupled with no temporary housing for the homeless in the border town, was enough for our Will Silverstein to head out east and see if the hardline approach to homelessness could be a look into Las Vegas's future.
Boulder City may not be the first place that you think of in Clark County when it comes to homelessness. In fact, the total number of homeless individuals may be under 15, but just because the number is so small doesn't mean that they do not have to deal with a camping ban and a lack of a permanent shelter. One of the complaints we hear is that they don't have an emergency shelter out there and they don't have a place where the homeless individuals can stay overnight.
I would agree with that to a certain degree.
That man is Lacey, director of the homeless response teams for Help of Southern Nevada. His job is to make that important connection for homeless trying to find housing across the lower half of the Silver State. His organization ventures out to Boulder City once in a while when not helping homeless in Las Vegas.
Boulder City is a really nice place. There are some homeless individuals there. I would say not to the extent that we have here in Las Vegas.
Not to the extent is right. The most recent point in time count in Southern Nevada totals more than 7,900 homeless individuals across much of Clark County, including Las Vegas. Now let's compare that to Boulder City, where the near 15,000 person city has a grand total of 12 adults experiencing homelessness. That number according to Boulder City officials. It explains why small business owners in town have not seen homeless on the Boulder City streets. Boulder City Collectibles and Antiques store owner Jerrell Carrol has one of the most visible and popular antique stores on Boulder City Parkway, the main road into town. But Carrol says there are far too few homeless people to impact his business.
Personally, I've only seen like one or two. It's not here on the main strip.
I was evicted, my dog passed away, I lost my job, I was a victim of a crime. It all compounded into one big, huge, horrible problem.
But just because there are only a few, it does not mean they do not exist. This is Susan Reams, a viewer and former homeless person who brought our attention to her situation in Boulder City.
When I was unhoused, it was an eye-opening experience for me. I learned a lot, it changed my perspective, and I'm trying to advocate for other people going through that. It's an ordeal.
Reams filed a federal lawsuit to overturn the city's no camping ban. The city of Las Vegas does not have one of those bans itself, despite some public calls for the move. Reams says it's not a humane way of dealing with homelessness in Boulder City.
Try searching for shade in the middle of the day. It's not so easy, and it will change your perspective. Try walking around town with an empty water bottle and trying to fill it up. Try searching for a free meal, and try finding a place to sleep at night. All of those examples will change your perspective.
And as you saw in the story there, Help of Southern Nevada makes the trips up this way to help out with the homeless population. But if the population stays the same or even grows, what does that mean if there's no permanent shelter in Boulder City? Reporting in Boulder City, Will Silverstein, News 3.